true crime fiction. At exactly 2:03 a.m., Jenny Carter sent her final text message: "If anything happens to me, check Ryan's basement. I'm scared." By 6:30 a.m., her body was found half buried in the woods outside Maple Ridge, Washington. Her skull was fractured, her fingernails were torn, and her phone was missing. The quiet town would never be the same again. Jenny was just 19 years old. A journalism freshman at Evergreen College, she had big dreams and a bold heart. She lived with her mother, Denise Carter, a hardworking single mom who raised Jenny after her father disappeared when she was 10. Bright, beautiful, and fearless, Jenny had recently begun investigating a series of sexual assaults at her school that had allegedly been covered up by staff and administration. She was close to exposing a secret that could destroy careers and reputations. What she didn't know was that she was being watched, and someone was desperate to silence her. There were 4 people in her circle who became immediate suspects. First, her boyfriend Ryan Mallory. Popular and athletic, Ryan was known for his temper. He and Jenny had a volatile relationship. Neighbors recalled shouting the night before she died. When police questioned him, they noticed fresh scratches on his arms. He claimed they were from playing basketball. He had no alibi between 1 and 3 a.m., the window in which Jenny died. Next was Coach Darren Fields, a respected professor and athletic coordinator. Jenny had secretly recorded him warning her to drop the story. "You think you're brave," he said in a hushed voice. "Drop it, or you'll end up like the others." Fields was connected to several athletes accused of misconduct, and it was rumored he helped cover up complaints for years. Jenny's best friend, Lila Mendoza, was also questioned. Once inseparable, the girls had fallen out just days before the murder. The reason? Jenny had found out that Lila had secretly been seeing Ryan. Jealousy, betrayal, rage. It all became a toxic triangle. And then there was Jenny's estranged father, Mark Carter. He had returned to town a month before she died, claiming he wanted to make things right. But Jenny didn't trust him. She told friends she believed he was only back for money, or worse, to ruin her mother's peace. The turning point in the case came from Jenny herself. The text she sent led detectives to Ryan's house. In his basement, hidden behind the water heater, they found duct tape, a blood-stained hoodie, and Jenny's broken necklace. But the evidence was inconclusive. No fingerprints. No DNA. Ryan's lawyer claimed it was all planted. Weeks passed. The community was divided. Was it a lover's rage? A university cover-up? Or a personal vendetta? Then, an envelope arrived at the Maple Ridge police station. No return address. Inside was Jenny's missing flash drive. The contents were explosive. A video showed Ryan grabbing and screaming at Jenny after she confronted him with what she knew about his teammates. Another recording captured Coach Field warning her in threatening tones to let it go. There was a photo, time-stamped 1 week before her death, of Lila and Ryan kissing in Ryan's car. The final file was a voice memo. Jenny's voice, trembling. "They are all involved. They all know what happened to Sarah and Rachel before her. I don't think I'll make it through the week." That was enough. Ryan was arrested first. But he never stood trial. 2 weeks into jail, he hanged himself in his cell using a bedsheet. His note read only, "I'm sorry. I couldn't let it out." Coach Fields vanished. Before he could be formally indicted, he fled the country. To this day, he remains a fugitive. Lila Mendoza confessed to lying to police about Ryan's alibi. She admitted she knew what happened but was too scared, and too in love, to tell the truth. She took a plea deal and served 3 years in prison for obstruction of justice. Jenny's story was finally published posthumously in a national newspaper. Her reporting triggered a federal investigation into Evergreen College, uncovering years of abuse, silence, and institutional failure. The university's president resigned. Multiple staff were fired. Dozens of victims came forward. Jenny's courage became a symbol of truth and justice. Her mother, Denise, created the Jenny Carter Foundation to support victims of campus assault and train young journalists to be fearless in the face of power. In Maple Ridge Park, where Jenny once played as a child, a memorial bench now stands. Etched in its wooden back is her final message to the world. Tell the truth, even if your voice shakes.